What's up, traders, and welcome to the video. This is another segment brought to you by Rethink Finance. But in this segment, I'm gonna take a look at two separate cryptocurrencies that were both given to me by a follower that follows me, Mr. Andre Mays. I appreciate you for giving me these because, hey, I've been making money ever since you gave them to me. So big shout out to you on that. If you are on social media, go look him up. Go follow him right now. Right now. Go follow him right now. So the first one that Mr. Andre gave me was Casper and MOG, MOG coin. MOG is one of those high risk assets, but we know in this industry, high risk often equals high reward. But let's get right into it. Let's take a look at the chart. The first one I got pulled up is Casper. Andre, when you first gave me Casper, the first thing I noticed when I looked at this chart was this beautiful falling wedge. A falling wedge is a bullish continuation pattern that just simply means that the trend shall continue, and you can see this gorgeous uptrend. So the fallen wedge signaled that this could be a continuation in price going up. So I was like, okay, let me dig a little bit more in Casper. So as I was looking into Casper, I also seen that here on the MACD, you got class A bullish divergence. And what bullish divergence means is that seller exhaustion, right? Sellers are getting tired. So you got a bullish continuation structure, and then on one oscillator on the MACD, you got bullish divergence that is insinuating sellers are getting tired and buyers could be taking over. And then also on your RSI, your relative strength index, you had class A bullish divergence on that too. So there was three different bullish variables all taking place at the same time. So this really piqued my interest. And you can see here on your RSI, the bulls really have the ball. The buyers have the ball, because you know anything over 60 on the RSI is the bullish control zone, and that's where you are. And you know anything over 70 is considered to be overbought, just like it was right here. And I don't recommend anybody trading the asset that's in overbought territory, because you know it could come crashing down sooner or later, and that's exactly what happened on MOG. So you had, let me pull this back up. You had the falling wedge, bullish continuation pattern, seller exhaustion on the MACD, and seller exhaustion on the RSI, and now you're in the bullish control zone of the RSI, which means that the buyers have the ball. So all that was going on at the same time. It really piqued my interest and made me bag some on back on the 20th, a couple of days ago of May. So you had all that going on, and now with the breakout, and on the day, Andre, on the day that you sent me this, it was starting to break out of the fallen wedge, the bullish continuation structure, right? It was just beginning to break out. So I had to, nibble and get me a little bit. And now since the breakout, look at what's happened. So you have a momentum shifting structure, the inverse head and shoulders, with this being your left shoulder of the structure, this being your head, and this being the right shoulder. And it's important with inverse head and shoulders that the right shoulder is higher than the left, which you got. So upon the breakout, you had this momentum shifting structure, the inverse head and shoulders confirmed. So it was like you had so much bullish variables going on at the same time in the area of confluence, bro. I had to get me some, so thank you. I appreciate that. But now let me say this: there's two ways that you can size this up. The first way is to, and by size it up, I mean, gather your targets on where a price could go. The first way to do this is to get the measured move of the fallen wedge. And the measured move just helps you identify how far price could go up. And you would do that by simply measuring from the bottom of the fallen wedge to the top right there, where price touch both trend lines. And you will just copy this, move this over, and apply it to the breakout, and that's your measured move. So with the fallen wedge being confirmed and now it's broken out, it's saying that rule of thumb when trading fallen wedges said that price could go as high as 18 cents. Right now you're trading at 13 cents, so that's a 55% measure move. Is it gonna go all the way that high? We don't know, but that's what the rule book suggests, so you can kind of so that you can manage your risk, right? That's what the rule book suggests when trading fallen wedges, and that's how you will manage your risk. place a stop loss right here below here, and you'll let this thing ride. So you can size it up like that with the breakout of the falling wedge, or you can come and size it up with the breakout of the momentum shifting structure, which is the inverse head and shoulders. So if you're gonna size it up like that, let me get this neckline drawn on the inverse head and shoulders. So that would be the neckline, which you just broke here today, and you will measure from the bottom of the head to the neckline. This would be a more conservative approach, and you apply that to the breakout. And so with that inverse head and shoulders, your measured move, your target would be up here at 16 cents. So you're looking at anywhere between 16 cents to, which would be a 23% ROI, all the way up to 18 cents, which would be a 55% ROI return on your investment. So good looking on Caspa, and this is what we are holding on Caspa. You can see I got 10,000. Let me put this on the big screen. You can see I got 10,000 Caspa the other day on May 20th. This was the date that I purchased. You know, we're up right now on $86. You can see this is what I spent on it, right? This is the total market value right now. So this number minus that number gives you your profit. I hadn't taken any profit, so all of it is unrealized, but I am up 6.5% in just a couple of days. I'll take that percentage all day long, and we'll see what happens with price. Will it stay in this uptrend, or will it reverse and head lower? We don't know, but we do know you had a lot of bullish variables that was playing out on this asset. And the second one, MOG, like I said, this is the high risk. This is the high risk one right here, man. But like I mentioned before, in this industry in which I operate in, sometimes high risk equals high reward. So MOG looks very similar to Caspa in the sense that you got that bullish consolidation again, that falling wedge, and you got the breakout. But once you broke out this time on this asset, you went up to retest what was resistance, and it was confirmed as resistance again. Seller stepped in, pushed price back down. You came back down here to back test this low right here. You got the breakout. You went and back tested what was once resistance, that's resistance again. Seller stepped in, pushed price back down to back test this low, and that's when they confirmed that this was the bottom, and eventually pushed price through what was once resistance. And now you're above that level, and everything is all good on MOG while you sit above that level. I'm just saying. And you can see the measure move on MOG. It's 132%. So you're looking at over a 1x on your investment. I mean, and we're getting there. We're almost there. So let's take a look at MOG and what I bought on that. I'll pull that up. Let's get it back on the big screen while I pull this up. So here's MOG coin. You can see, but with MOG, I didn't buy MOG with USD. I bought it with Ethereum. Why? Because I'm interested in growing my Ethereum holdings. So since I use Ethereum to buy MOG, right, I've spent 0.15 ETH, which was worth $463 at the time. So since I use my Ethereum, as this price goes up, my Ethereum balance increases, because I'm interested in holding ETH for a very long time, not MOG, right? So I'm just using MOG as a catalyst to get me more Ethereum. And we know the news driven catalyst behind Ethereum. If you don't know, we'll talk about it on my next video. But yeah, big news on Ethereum. So that's why I kind of did what I did, because I'm on that ETH. But anyway, you can see I'm up 75% on this one, right, for a total of $348. But almost doubled my Ethereum position that I entered into this with, and that was my intention from the start. You know what I'm saying? So all is working out right now on these two and Andre. Again, I appreciate you, and if you're watching this, go follow Andre right now. Right now, go follow him, because he could have kept this to himself, but he didn't. He shared the wealth, and that's what we do here at Rethink Finance. Each one teach one, share the wealth, and I'm out. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.